Welcome to the Sure Thing Super Block Sample Workout. I'm BODi Super Trainer Megan Davies, and I have been so proud of all the incredible strength and confidence gains I've seen so many get from the original Sure Thing program. And now we are ready to dial up those results even more with the Sure Thing Super Block. Today, you will get an exclusive peek at a brand new Sure Thing format that will show you a mix of styles from the Super Block. Over the 3 weeks, the Super Block will take you from endurance to power training and then a combo of the two. It is truly the best hybrid I've ever created. High five, guys. Are you ready to try this sample workout? Then grab your dumbbells and your strength slides and let's do this. What's up, team? Welcome to Strength and Conditioning Circuit. I am so excited to get this workout started because we have Connor here from the original cast. You also have my friend, our super trainer, Miss Lacey Green. And Lacey is also going to be showing you how to modify today's workout and make this workout work for you. I want to also introduce you guys to my BODcast. They are bringing the energy, the fun, the accountability, the community to today's workout. And at home, welcome. We are so happy to have you with us here today. Let's start with this warm-up. Bring it into a jog with me. Pump those arms, chest up, nice and light on the feet. If you need to bring it lower, march it out. That's okay too. I just want to get your body moving here and set that intention. Last few seconds here, start bringing those knees a little bit higher for me. If you can, pick up the pace in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feet shoulder width apart. We're going to reach up, arms by the ears, sit back into a squat position, stand tall, and bring those arms back down. This is always one of my favorite warm-up moves because we get so many things going at once. The shoulders, core, hips, knees, ankles, all warming up, moving in the right direction. Give me 2 more reps from here. We reach up nice and low. Can we get lower on this next one? Reach it up, drop it low, back up, and back down. Take your arms back up, big circle, palms facing the ceiling, and then pull back, squeeze between those shoulder blades. Let's go again. We reach back. Biggest arm circle you could possibly make. I would say whatever that range of motion is for you, that's the range of motion I wanna see. Opening up the chest and shoulders as we reach back, and then squeezing between the shoulder blades and warming up our upper back as well. We're gonna go 1 more rep after this. We reach back, deep breath in. Awesome job. Next up, opening up those hamstrings. So Frankenstein kicks is what I call them. All right, reaching for the opposite toe. Little stutter step back. And I also always say, if you can't reach your toe, just reach for your toe. Some very great athletes in this world cannot touch their toes. I see your leg getting up nice and high though. All right. The last couple of reps here. Awesome job. In 3, 2, 1. I want to take a little bit more time explaining this next movement because we're going to be practicing a hip hinge here. So this one's called the good morning. We're going to place our arms across our chest. We're going to bend our knees just slightly with our feet underneath our hips. And then I want you to think about a horizontal action of the hips, of sticking your butt straight back to the back of the room and just standing up tall to a neutral position. Notice that my hips don't change height up and down. They just push back and push forward. So join me on this one. We come down, stand up strong. I want you to think about feeling that stretch from your hamstring down to your glutes. I want you to squeeze from there and just stand up to a neutral standing position. We're gonna use this move through our first block with some RDLs and some swings and some fun stuff. So I wanna make sure we're setting it up right from the start, right? Last couple seconds. Excellent job. In 3, 2, 1. Let's talk about this first block of work. In this first block, we have 3 exercises. The first one's going to be a little bit more power style of training in those lower rep ranges. Second one, endurance style of training, higher rep ranges. And the third one, we're gonna get those sliders out and do some work. Let's talk about our first exercise is our RDL. Grabbing some weights, feet underneath our hips, knees soft. We're hinging forward with that flat back, squeezing at the bottom, and standing up tall. Notice that my dumbbells stay nice and close to my body with my palms facing my legs and my back stays flat the entire time. Getting ready for 10 reps here in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We hinge forward with a flat back and up to the top. Make sure you count your reps and also make sure I want you lifting to whatever that capacity is for you today. but that means we need to slow it down a little bit. We're not in a race. So think about a good, steady pace. Little 2 count coming down, 1 and 2, and then nice and quick up to the top. 1 and 2, and we come back up. Nice job. Breathe out to the top. Last one, and we get a little bit of time here. All right, so you can switch out the weights if you would like to for this next movement. We're using that same hip hinge, keeping our hips high, but just pushing the hips back and forth for a dumbbell swing. So we're swinging down by the hips, up to about shoulder height, using the hips and the muscles in the legs to create the momentum of those dumbbells swinging forwards. I want a nice firm grip on those dumbbells, and notice that my hands are about thigh height at the bottom and about shoulder height at the top. We're going for 15 reps. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Thighs to shoulders. I only lean forward about 45 degrees, and then I'm right back up to that nice tall standing position. But use those hips. Less of a shoulder motion, more of a hip action, creating that momentum. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent job. All right, we're changing out to our sliders. So dumbbells come down, sliders come up. We're laying on our back for our slider move. You have 2 options here. Our first option is a reverse mountain climber, I call it. We're gonna drive our elbows into the floor, get our hips up nice and high, and 1 leg at a time, we are switching positions, getting those hamstrings working. Second option, the option Lacey's gonna take, is stepping out and dragging back in a little slower. In 4, 3, 2, and 1, let's go. Keep those hips up. We are here for 30 seconds. So it's a nice, quick little move. Get going, get those hamstrings screaming at you a little bit. Breathe in, keep going. Again, push those elbows into the floor. You're up on the top part of your back, and our core is nice and tight. Those hips are pushing towards the ceiling. Less than 10 seconds to go. You got this, team. Really reach that heel out in front of you. 3, 2, 1, and time. Hips to the ground. Excellent job. Up to our feet. We have 2 more sets of that. So now we know all the movements. Can we go heavier with anything? Is always what you want to kind of think about as we complete a round. I know the movement. Can I go heavier? Did I feel good? Did I have good control? All of those things might mean we grab the next pair of dumbbells. We have 10 seconds. We're going 10 RDLs next. So again, grabbing those dumbbells, feet underneath the hips, knees soft, shoulders back and down. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Hinge forward. Stand up tall. 10 reps here. Find that pace again where we slow down, because there's definitely a different pace to each of these movements. And this is from our power week, which you'll see anywhere from 6 to 10 reps in power week through the super block. So those lower rep ranges where we're lifting heavier. Today we're gonna hit 10 though. Last one for me. Make sure you're counting up to the top. And if you want to switch out those dumbbells, you can. I was going to switch them out. I'm like, I'll keep them. All right, so a little rest time. We're going right into the second exercise, which was our dumbbell swing. Again, practicing just sitting your hips back and going up into that standing position again, keeping the hips at the same height, but using them to swing those dumbbells. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Swing it forwards. So one of the biggest mistakes I see in this particular move is that we are kind of like standing up, then using our shoulders to do a front raise. It's not a front raise. My arms are long for the ride, holding onto those dumbbells, and my hips are creating this movement. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent job. Grab those sliders. I like to be quick with this transition to the sliders just because we need to get down to the floor. So I say act like you're late for a meeting. Get there, get ready. If we have extra time, great. We're going into 30 seconds of those reverse mountain climbers or hamstring curls. Elbows to the floor. In 4, 3, hips up. Ready? Let's go. One at a time. Lacey's always ready. We got this.
My hamstrings are like, okay.
Especially this round number 2. When we were practicing this one for a couple of days after, we were like, oh, hamstrings. Oh, traps. Woo. It's gonna be that burn. I see Connor has really good range of motion, reaching those heels out. Get those hamstrings working. Less than 10 seconds to go. Let's go, team. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hips down to the floor. Slightly longer rest. Breathe, recover, and up to our feet. If you need to make the noises like that, you can too. That's what I need to do to get into that next thing. All right, we have one more time. RDLs, we got this. Grab your weights, start setting yourself up. Palms facing legs. I always say anchor the upper body, which means just roll the shoulders back and down. Keep that tension. 3, 2, 1. 10 reps, let's go. Reach forward, squeeze and stand.
What's that you always say about three amigos?
The three amigos is the lower back, your glutes, and your hamstrings all working together. They always work together, no matter which movement when we're doing this hip hinge. And so that means we might feel it a little bit in our lower back, but I want the glutes and the hamstrings to take over. So if you feel that, squeeze from your glutes, and then you'll get that movement. Good. All right, let's hit those swings. A little bit of rest time, all right? Switch out those weights if you need to, for sure. But we start to realize we can go a little bit heavier with our swings when we realize it's not from the shoulder, it's from the hips. All right, so always practice the movement first, of course, but then start picking up those heavier dumbbells because I bet you can swing more than you think. Here we go, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Swing forward, use those hips. Hips it back, and stand up strong. I'm just standing up to a neutral position, which means I'm not exaggerating it by pushing my hips too far forwards. Just stand up with power, with speed, with conviction that you got this. Come on. In 3, 2, and 1. Excellent job. Stand it up to the top. Weights come down, sliders come out. Woo! And get there and get ready.
I feel like we look like three amigos up here.
We do look like three amigos.
Friends up here.
Elbows to the ground. I'm going to always count on Lacey keeping the jokes throughout the entire program. Here we go. Hips up in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Out and out. Awesome job here. Again, drive those hips up towards the ceiling with every movement of your feet. We're continuing to keep the core tight, to keep the back on the floor, to keep the elbows driving into the floor, and then just get those heels moving. Be nice and high. Almost there. This is the last time you have to do this move. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Down to the floor. Excellent job. We get a little bit of rest time, and now we switch out those exercises. We're gonna stay towards the floor though. All right, I'm gonna grab my mat. We're going into chest press next. So again, I'm picking a weight that can challenge me for about 10 reps of a chest press. I'm laying on my back, palms facing forward, feet flat on the floor with the knees bent. As I come down, I'm going outside of my chest with the dumbbells and then pushing back up over my chest. Nice firm grip on those dumbbells and nice and controlled. And again, slow it back down here, okay? Last couple of seconds, we're going for 10 reps of this chest press in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Chest press for 10. Breathe out to the top. Another thing I want you to focus on is not resting at the bottom. So even though our elbows are coming down towards the floor, and literally I can feel the back of my tricep, the back of my arm, just lightly touch the ground, I do not want you resting on the floor in between these reps. Last 2, and last 1. Excellent job. Now from here, what I like to do to come back up to that seated position is go neutral with my hands, palms facing each other, drop my elbows to the ground, and then just roll up to that seated position. We're flipping over. We're going to a kneeling position next. So one knee on the ground, one leg out in front of us. We're grabbing our dumbbells again, one on each side, and we're going for a piston row next. Sit up nice and tall out of those hips, hinge forwards. We're going one arm at a time, alternating sides for 15 reps on each side. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, and 2, and keep it up. A nice little pace here to get lots of reps on that muscular endurance, but also thinking about our posture as we're hinged forward from my tailbone all the way up to the crown of my head in a straight line. And push into that front heel. 4, 3, 2, last one on each side for me. Excellent job. Dumbbells can come down. All right, so you know that those 2 moves are done. We're hitting a slider move after this. So just get the dumbbells out of your way. clear your space, bring your sliders out. This next movement is a fun one. I love my push-ups. So we're in a modified plank position. We're sliding forwards, chest hovering over the floor, back up into that modified plank position, and give me one push-up. Same thing on the other side. Lacey's modification is going to be sliding forward, laying her chest on the floor, big circle, hand comes back underneath the shoulder, and push up from the bottom, alternate sides. Ready, in 3, 2, 1, 30 seconds right here, slide forward, back up, one big push-up. I want you to practice that full range of motion push-up where we're bringing our chest between our hands and all the way back up. And if we don't have that quite yet, Lacey's option is an excellent option to practice that, because as she brings that hand back underneath her shoulder, she's doing a push-up from the floor and practicing that full range of motion. So that's why that one's such a great option. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now one little extra push-up in there. Shake it out. This one is going to be a doozy. This one's going to sneak up on us. Sliders out of the way. Flipping over for our chest press. Again, round 2. Can you go heavier? That's up to you. Maybe we need to go lighter. Maybe we need more control. Think about all those things as you're picking which weights to use. Laying on our back, palms facing forward, feet driving into the floor. 10 reps on our chest press in 3, 2, 1. Let's go, nice and controlled, coming down. Breathe out, press up. And I can hear the breathing across the stage, which is one of my favorite things. It's what I focus on as well throughout my workouts, is that breathe out to the top. Helps you with some explosive power, helps you with that control, helps you with core tension. So continuing to breathe. 3 more, 2 more, last one. Excellent job. Like I said, palms facing each other, drop the elbows to the floor, roll yourself up into that seated position, and we're just flipping over into that kneeling position. Grabbing your weight, setting yourself up, one on each side. Up nice and tall. If you want to switch legs, you absolutely can. Up nice and tall, out of those hips, hinge forward. My chest is not resting on my leg here. Grab those weights. 3, 2, 1. Let's go 15 reps. 1, 2. Nice job. Nice job. Elliot, excellent work, and I love the wall behind you. Awesome job.
That's cool.
And doing an excellent job with those rows as well. Try not to rotate so much, more anti-rotation. So keep your body still as you're pulling on those dumbbells. Excellent work. I hope you guys are keeping reps.
You count, Connor, what you got?
15 reps on each side, and then you're done. But good job, Elliot. All right, when you're done, weights away, and sliders come out. I get to talking. I'm like, what reps are we on? All right, so we have 30 seconds on the clock with our sliders here, setting ourselves up again in that modified plank position. If you want to come up onto the toes for this one, go for that challenge. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. I'm gonna see if I can go from the toes on this next one. From the toes, we go out, back in, that full push-up. And it's not easy because it's almost like a one-arm push-up, really. You have a little bit of support from that other arm, but not too much as it's sliding forward. In 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Excellent job. We got one more set of that. Team, across the board, podcast, how those arms feeling? We need a little shakeout, we need a little dance, we need a little boogie. Connor will show you how to do it. One more time, flip over, grab those dumbbells. We're gonna have fun during these 3 weeks.
I would like to know that I did a bonus push-up. Okay.
Let it be known. Chest press in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Down and push up to the top. Slow it down here again, get refocused in on what you're trying to accomplish. Chest and shoulders doing so much work here. And breathe out and go. Good. Push through the ceiling as you come up to the top. Last one for me. Remember, it's 10, palms facing each other, elbows to the ground, roll yourself up, and we come up to that kneeling position, flip yourself over. Take a second. to get there. Set yourself up with those weights on each side of your leg. Again, nice and tall up out of those hips. Hinge forwards, grab onto those weights. We go in 4, 3, 2, and 1. One arm at a time. Nice job. You're seeing a little bit of everything from this program, all combined into this one workout. So we get the heart rate up a little bit, we lift a little bit, and those sliders are definitely a killer for the core.
It's like a machine.
3, 2, and 1. Nice job. At Piston Row, exactly like a machine. All right, dumbbells away, sliders come out. Little clearance of our space here. Getting ready. Last time with these push-ups, I would rather see fewer quality reps than a million reps where we're not quite getting there. So take your time with them and get that quality done. Hands underneath the shoulders, ready, set, and go. Out, back in, 1 push-up. I did 2 from the toes last time, and honestly, it's really difficult. So as you start to progress, it's okay to kind of mix and match. You do 2 of the harder ones, you come back down, you do the modification, mix and match these options here until we're doing all of them for the toes one day. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Woo! It's a good news because that round is done not a moment too soon. So sliders away. Let's talk about our third and final rounds. Clearing our space here. This one is going to challenge us, that heart rate especially. Our power move, 10 reps, is going to be a suitcase squat. Hands on each side of our body, feet hip to shoulder width apart. We're sitting down and back, keeping the chest tall, pushing through the heels, standing up to the top for 10 reps. We'll talk about the rest when we get there. I would like it to be a surprise. All right, so shoulders down and back, getting ready for our 10 reps in 4, 3, 2, and 1. We sit back and down, push through the heels, stand tall. Slow it down here. Just got out of the slider work, which makes us want to speed up. So it's a mindset shift. Slow it back down. Lift a little bit heavier, see what you can do. Nice job. Last few, come on. Last one, awesome job. And those come down and out of the way because our next move is squat jumps. We're ready for them. So feet hip to shoulder width apart. We're using our arms down and up. Soft landing as I come down to the floor. That means knees, hips soft, absorbing that impact as we land lightly to the ground. If you're not jumping today, that's okay. You're coming up to the toes and back down. Really put some power into it, swinging those arms and standing up strong. Here we go. 15 reps in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. I'm not going to talk so much. Besides reminding you to land lightly. Soft. Nice job. 1 rep at a time. Use those arms. Can you jump a little bit higher?
I gotta make a face when I do it.
Last one. Excellent job. Shake it out. So that one's going to catch up with us in 2 more rounds for sure. But using those arms is gonna help us jump a little bit higher than we ever thought we could, so make sure you're doing that. Let's talk about our slider work. 1 slider, 1 pair of dumbbells. I'm gonna go a little bit lighter with my dumbbells. And again, we have to slow it down. Toe on the dumbbell, toe on the slider. We're reaching back, split squat, standing up strong and slow. We'll spend about 15 seconds here before we switch to the other side. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Slide back. Straight leg, slide back underneath the hips. Slow it down. What are you giggling?
Ooh, that's gripping back there, Megan. And the whole peach emoji thing.
The peach emoji. Working on those glutes?
Yes.
Excellent. And the quads are just on fire. Switch sides. Ready, and continue. So you're just switching feet with that slider and continuing the motion. It takes another second to do so. Always take that second to set yourself up for success before you start moving. 3, 2, 1, and time.
Yeah.
Slider away. I told you this one's gonna get our heart rate up. This is that endurance we were talking about. like we're gonna see in week 1 with a super block. Woo! So breathe. All right, we're going through it again. We know all the moves. Can we go heavier? Up to you. Grab your weights. 10 seconds.
Got you.
How are we feeling back here, Connor?
Feel good.
Good. He's like, we're lifting today. We're feeling good. All right, 4, 3, 2, 1. Suitcase squat. Down and up. So we talked about so many cues. On this one, I want you to think about pushing your knees out away from each other. Not allowing the knees to collapse towards each other, but whatever direction your toes are facing is the direction I want your knees to travel. Sitting your hips back, keeping the chest tall. Excellent job. 3. The last one for me. Excellent job. Woo!
All right.
Are we ready for these squat jumps? Ugh. The answer is maybe. We're gonna get as many of 15 as we can get done. If it's less, that's okay. I'd rather see 10 quality jumps, take a little bit more rest time. We'll get you there as long as you show up every day consistently. Here we go with those squat jumps in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Squat, drive. Nice work. 3, 4, and 5. Come on.
Count to 5 3 times. That makes it like so much faster.
I'm just trying to keep up with Connor. I can hear his feet. I'm like, just keep going with Connor. 2 and 1. Ah. Fire. We know we got that slider work coming up. So 1 slider out, pair of dumbbells. Get ready.
So good.
The good news is it's our last block. That's why we saved it for the end. 1 toe on the slider, pair of dumbbells in hand, slider split squat. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Down, drag it back up. Nice job. 15 seconds here, and I'll tell you, when to switch, we got Lori and BJ in the house, so.
Let's go.
Which are my very good friends. Thank you guys so much for joining me. And awesome, awesome form here, guys. So much control, beautiful work. Switch sides. I promise you, I didn't give you extra time. Switching sides and keep going. Excellent job, keep the chest up and keep getting that same beautiful range of motion, guys. You're crushing it today. Breathe out, stand up strong. 3, 2, 1, and time. Slider away. Which I'm always a little bit thankful for. We got 1 more time, all right? We're hitting those squats 1 more time. After this round, we're cooling down, we're doing some mobility. So think about that and think about what you want to kind of empty your tank with on this round. Can you lift heavier? Grab your weights. Get set up. Squats for the last time today. Feet hip to shoulder width apart, shoulders back and down. Ready in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Down and up.
All the muscles today.
All the muscles today, top to bottom for sure. It's a full body workout. Like I said, a taste of so many different styles of training that you'll see in the super block. The heavier training, the endurance, the cardio, the sliders. 3, 2 more reps. And last one. Woo! Awesome job. Weights away. We're all very excited. Last set of squat jumps here. Feet apart. Take a deep breath. 10 seconds before we get started right here. Exhale. Now we're ready. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Up. Use those arms. Can we get higher? We're excited for the end. Come on. Let those legs burn. You're going to start recovering faster through this program. So when you feel that burn, you're like, I got a couple more. 2 and 1. Burns. Get ready. Slider work. Last time, 1 slider out. Pair of dumbbells. And focus in on the breathing.
So good.
1 toe on the slider. Sliding it back in 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way down with control. Again, slow it down. You are just moving fast. This movement is with control. Mentally slow it down. Good job. 3, 2, 1. Other side. And go.
That slider makes such a difference.
It does.
Yeah.
So when your quads hurt tomorrow, and your hamstrings hurt tomorrow, you're like, what did I do? I did sure thing.
Hey.
4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way up. Slide her away. Grab a quick sip of water. I can't breathe, so you guys are gonna have to take a rest. Here we go. Promise you, cool down and mobility. We are doing that. You need one slider. On this first move, and sure thing, we use mobility sometimes with our sliders to just get a little extra range of motion. It feels really nice. So on this first move, we're gonna have the slider on one toe. We're sweeping across, back behind the other leg, and reaching the arm up overhead to the side, dragging it back down to the start position. So join me on this one. We'll be here about 30 seconds. Reach up and over, and drag it back to start. And while I'm here, I'm really creating space between my shoulder, through my lat, through my side, my obliques, down to that hip. So I don't want us to just be here. I want us to reach up as much as we can and create that space. And that slider allows me to keep moving that foot instead of being stuck to the floor, which is just a nice little addition. Last couple seconds, last rep. And center. Same thing on the other side. Switch the slider. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. We slide up and over and back in.
The sure thing mobility is like one of my favorite mobilities. It's
thank
so
you.
good, yeah.
I'm trying to look at you and then I'm falling over. But me too, because these sliders just truly do add a little something. Could you do this without a slider? Yes, but it adds a little something to how much we can reach with that foot. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming down to the floor for our next one. This is legit my favorite one. We're in a tabletop position. Just watch me, the first one. Tabletop, we're going child's pose, reaching forwards. One arm is going to drop back, come back up. Same thing on the other side. We're gonna come back up to tabletop, and then we thread the needle. Shoulder towards the floor, threading through to the opposite side. And then we'll come back to that child's pose. So just listen for my cues. Ready for child's pose in 3, 2, 1. Sit back, reach forward, and just spend a second here. Chest driving in towards the floor. Drop one arm straight back behind you. Bring it back up overhead. Same thing on the other side. Drop that arm. Back above. And we're dragging it back up to that tabletop position. Slide through, thread the needle to the opposite side. Shoulder towards the ground. Back up, tabletop position. Same thing on the other side. We slide through towards the floor and back up. Can we go through that one more time? Ready? Child's pose. Chest driving towards the floor for a moment. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Drop one arm back behind you. Up overhead. Same thing on the other side. We feel that single arm stretch of the arm that's overhead. Back up to the top. Come back up into that tabletop position. Thread the needle over to the opposite side. Through the center and over to the other side. And up. Excellent job. Bring those sliders in. Shake it out for just a moment. Take a deep breath in. You guys just crushed that. Awesome job. Come on up to a standing position because we just rocked that workout and like a nice little victory pose. High five, guys. BODcast, thank you guys so much at home. Thank you for showing up today. This was your sample workout. We cannot wait to crush this program with you for the next 3 weeks. Remember that success starts on day 1. So we'll see you then. Awesome job today, guys.